Hi everyone, just about to leave. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Took me a while to leave the hotel. I've got a tailwind today, so should be hopefully a relatively easy ride to get to the border. All loaded up again with supplies once again, and hopefully just be enough spare food and stuff. I'm gonna quickly check the exchange rate of the Uzbek currency with the US dollars, because I'm gonna probably have to exchange it at the border, and they always try and rip me off there. So try and get the best deal I can. 12,500 to $1 US. That's a lot of Uzbeki salt. So welcome to Geocycling. If you haven't watched any of the previous videos, they're all there. All of my trips from cycling from London all the way up to this point where I'm coming up to the Uzbek border. I'm hoping to get this 250 miles done within 4 days. Should be quite doable. I'm doing this cycle for Great Ormond Street Hospital. For any of you who don't know what Great Ormond Street Hospital does, it's a hospital that cares for poorly children in London and around Europe as well. They accept a lot of patients around Europe and even around the world in certain circumstances. Doing a lot of research, a lot of long-term care, looking after the parents, and I thought it was a really lovely cause to do the cycle for, raising money for that. I have a target of about £20,000. Well, I thought that's a healthy target for a trip that's going to take me a year and 3 months. If you reach it, you reach it, but if you don't, I guess you don't. But you know, I thought it'd just be nice to just raise money for something that I felt was quite important to me, especially with working with students who relied quite heavily on the hospital itself, and also knowing quite a few people who did as well, who are adults now, and couldn't be more grateful for their service and help when they were children. Hey guys, how you doing? England? Yeah, never. Yeah, I know. How about yourselves? Yeah. Netherlands? Yeah. Tom, nice to meet you. Driving from the Netherlands, or where are you going?
Mongolia.
Mongolia, awesome. Yeah. One-way journey?
No,
you're gonna go back. Okay. That's awesome, guys. Yeah. So yeah, cycled from London, doing a round the world trip. So going back to London. Just coming up to the town before the border. Hopefully find a little shop to get some water and stuff. Bloody hell. Well, that was a big cloud of dust. Just coming up to the border. Gonna put you away now. I'll get you back out after I've crossed the border. Right everyone, just in Uzbekistan, got through the border. It was a little bit chaotic, but we're here. Met 2 cyclists on the road.
Wow, this is Uzbekistan, then it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, Kazakhstan's been amazing so far, isn't it?
Yesterday in the market,
Yeah.
ladies, the guys.
Oh, they're very friendly. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently there's a new road that you can go on that's smoothly tarmacked. You don't want to be on the dirt road. Hello. Hi everyone, hope you're doing all right. On the road again, heading on another scenic cycle. Slept all right last night. Took me a little while to fall asleep. don't think there was really any reason, just took me a while to fall asleep. It's one of those nights, but partly because I stayed up quite late just looking at the stars. It's just amazing here. Like, you can see the whole Milky Way, saw a shooting star, saw a couple of satellites. It's always been something I was looking forward to, is just having a clear view of the sky. And after about 10:30, the sun's fully set then, so you can really appreciate the views, which was really nice. So yeah, that might have contributed towards that. So just cycling along, we're hoping to get to a little village today. There's a hotel there, so I think that'll be a nice break in between, just have a wash and stuff, clean all your clothes, and then do the final couple of days down towards Nukus, which is the next major hub. There is a little town before, which would be good. I mean, the hotels are nice and cheap here at least, so we shall see. So not much more to say really. Just on the new road, it's still being built. Lovely, because there's just no cars, no nothing, besides a couple that go along the hard shoulders and cover you in dust. Just saying goodbye to those guys for a bit. Thought I'll just head off, get a second breakfast, because I never can eat much in the morning. Don't know if you ever have that problem. So I thought I'll go do about 10 kilometers, stop, have something to eat, and then wait for them. Hi guys. Gone into the ramen noodles. There isn't really anywhere to stop and eat along here, so cooking it is. Been here for about half an hour. I can't see them, so I think I'm gonna just carry on. Probably see them later on the road. Salam alaikum. Hello. Hello. What is the best way around? I think it's that one there. It's in a bit of an obsession of barricading the road at the minute, so I'm going to try and go back up. I think I might just stay on here for a minute. It's been a tough stretch today. Next to no shade really anywhere, and a lot of going back on dirt. I'm pretty filthy. Apparently there's a hotel in the next town, Jasik or whatever it's pronounced. It's a hotel and a prison, so it's a very happy combination there. Don't want to go to the wrong place, but I think, yeah, if I can, I could do with a wash. Rather not go another 2 days in this state. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum. Oh, I forgot a little bit in the middle. Salam alaikum. Morning. Just woke up about half an hour ago, just packing up to get ready to go. Had a pretty rubbish sleep last night. I had the owner literally walk in my room, turn the light on and start asking if I have the AC remote. I was like, what is going on? And it took me about an hour and a half to fall asleep after, because it sort of puts you on a bit of high alert. Someone just walks in your room when you're mid-sleep. So that was pleasant. So I'm going to just pack up. The other two guys are here. They arrived yesterday. So they're just having breakfast. They got up a little bit earlier than I did. I'm a really not a morning person, which takes me ages in the morning. So I'm going to pack up, hopefully see them. But if not, I'll catch up to them on the road anyway. It doesn't really matter. Take care, guys. Have a safe journey, yeah? Look after yourselves. I got you the worst time when he's trying to fit something into the boot. Yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. There they are, the guys in the Pinto. Off they go. I don't think any shot I have so far captures like this one. It's the vastness of this place. Nor have I ever been somewhere so quiet. So this is the new road they're building over here, very, very far away now, just on the horizon. You can see some trucks. Maybe I can zoom it in enough. So I can't hear anything. Nothing. Oh, it's just weird. Like I've never been somewhere so quiet. It's going to be a tough day today. The wind's not in my favour. I feel like it's going to get really hot as well, so I've got to be quite careful because there was no shelter yesterday. So I think it's going to be one of the days where I'm going to have to stop for a couple of hours somewhere once I find some shelter and shade. You got a lot of shrubbery at least, so it's starting to get a tiny bit greener as we're going along. So I could maybe hide under one of the bigger forms of these big bush tree things, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, let's crack on. We meet again, Mud Mountain. Today I am not climbing over you. I have no energy to do that and it's too hot. So I'm going down here. Hello. Salam alaikum. Just want to get on the other side of this wire. This wire stops for a minute and I can leave. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Hopefully it's open. Please be open. I'm a broken man in a broken world. Oh, I can't explain to you how tired I am. Oh, 68.17 miles. I feel like I'm on like 1% battery at the minute. Happy that's over, but boy am I tired, and definitely bring enough water. Look how low I am on water. That's it. I mean, I left with 9.5 litres of water this morning. I'm down to about 2 litres. I'd have been a bit screwed if I tried to cut back and wait today. With the headwind and everything, it just sapped all the moisture out of my body, and just kept needing a drink. Anyway, let's see if I can check into this hotel and hopefully it's not too expensive. It's a really sweet little place. Everyone's saying hello and it's got really nice atmosphere, and such a family orientated countries, these ones. A lot of people have children when they're quite young. Hi everyone, hope you're doing all right. It's quite late in the morning, it's about 10:30. It's got a late check out at the hotel. I haven't really had much energy, so I've been sort of dragging my feet a little bit this morning. So I'm just doing a short day today. I'm just going to some little town, village, whatever you want to call it, in between here and Nukus. Nukus is about 105 miles away. Apparently it's quite a nice little town, city, whatever you want to call them around here. So I just thought, take it easy over the next couple of days. My legs are throbbing. They're so sore and I'm very tired, but very relieved. It's really a nice feeling to be out of that region. I just done a little Instagram post and just put some of the pictures on there, and it's quite cool to have now done that section, because back when I was planning all of this, Turkey and that section were two of the 3 areas I was most concerned about. The Gobi Desert is probably the other one in China, but it's quite nice to really have completed it and done it and cycled every mile of it. I didn't hitchhike, I didn't have to give up or anything like that, and that really is nice and feels like quite an achievement in a nice way. Definitely more challenging for Uzbekistan in reflection. There just wasn't much of anything. There's a couple of places here and there where you can stop and get basic supplies, but there really isn't much of anything. So just keep that in mind if you ever do this route, but definitely doable. It's not been impossible. I've never felt like it's been impossible. Yesterday was probably the closest it felt maybe impossible. Just because it was so challenging, just by having a lack of food and stuff like that. I was pretty much out of energy by the end of the day with the headwind and everything. But in terms of an adventure, it really did feel like an adventure. Still does, obviously. I've still got a bit of desert today, but it's not in the same sort of way because there's lots of little towns and stuff from this point on. In about 20 miles, it should turn quite lush and green, which I'm looking forward to seeing. And then I'll be back in the desert for a little bit in probably about 4 days' time, I think. 5 days' time. And then it goes back to lush greenery again and stuff. So there's quite a lot of rivers and stuff around here. This is what your bike looks like after going through a desert. I think it needs a wash. I forgot my sandals, so got to quickly pop back into the hotel. Shows you how tired I am. Just left with my flip-flops on, thinking this feels really strange, and I don't know why.
Look, you may give him up.
That's okay.
Give him?
Yeah, okay, I will do. We'll get a picture first. So just to the west of me there is a very annoying fly, but there's also what I think it's called the Aral Sea. It's an ocean where a lot of the rivers that fed into the ocean during the time of the USSR are dammed off, and about 90% of its water volume went. So you can see these sort of like vast plains that should be underwater that are not. This I don't think is quite it, it's near it. So it's quite interesting, it's just a different sort of landscape. Salam alaikum. Have a nice day. Don't know how well you can see it, but I'm at the border of the desert. It's green. It's so green. Morning everyone, hope you're doing alright. Just woke up, decided to use my camping gear in here because the bed sheets were not cleaned. It bloody stinks, but oh well. Moving on. So I'm going towards Nukus tonight. Gonna hopefully be there for a couple of days. I need a break. It's worked it out. It's like something like I've done nearly 700 miles in like 11 days. Be about 770 by the end of today. So I thought, yep, definitely need to have a rest. Hence why I feel so tired. So today's going to be a bit of a push. Sorry if I didn't talk much yesterday. I was really struggling. Just felt broken basically. A lot to do with just not eating enough. There wasn't just the day before. There just wasn't really enough to eat. Popped into a little shop to get some drinks and started downing this drink because it's nice and cold and tasted amazing. Didn't realise there was a straw inside of it and almost inhaled this straw. It's not something I've ever really had to look out before, but it's just a straw just inside the bottle. Strange combination. Salam alaikum. I'm on 54 miles, about 16 miles left to go. Uzbek people have been just as friendly as the Kazakh people. It's been nice today to sort of be out in the desert, have a bit of shade and stop a couple of times to get cold drinks rather than drinking warm water all day. Just arrived at the guest house, so just going to check in, 69 miles in total today, so pretty good. So looking forward to having a bit of a rest tomorrow, have a break and have a walk around the city. It was quite nice, to be fair. Big change to what I've been looking at for the last 700-800 odd miles.